Tonight, we walk you through the moments leading up to Vicky White and Casey White's capture in Evansville. A very jarring scene for local law enforcement. Wake 31's Brittany Harry wraps up day 2 of coverage from Indiana at the Evansville Police Department.
Well, a very busy past few days for local law enforcement here in Evansville, Indiana. We know on Monday, an Evansville police officer spotted that Cadillac at Motel 41 here in the city, and we are told that officer noticed that vehicle. There wasn't anything suspicious about it all. The only description they had was that the vehicle was gray. And of course, we know that pursuit ensued and then later a crash, and now there's video that has been released showing the end to the manhunt. This is body camera footage after the pursuit and crash from an Evansville police officer who has only been on the force for a couple of years. Evansville Police Assistant Chief Phil Smith described the scene as a, quote, emotionally jarring one, not only because of the situation itself, but also because of the trauma they witnessed from Vicky's self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Hey, go get cleaned up. Go, here, hold on.
Oh, well, can somebody kind of hook me up real fast?
He needs to get cleaned up, dude.
Everybody knew about Casey and Vicky White, and despite what we knew about them, that officer was still in life-saving mode. So very proud of our officer that went in and did that work on Vicky White. Sorry that it ended like that for her, but she chose that path, and we'll never know why.
The video shows multiple law enforcement officers working to get Vicky out of that mangled Cadillac she and Casey were in. The vehicle with Indiana plates was rammed into a ditch by U.S. Marshals, ending the 11-day manhunt.
I see a lot of commentary on social media about why didn't officers immediately go in there. Well, you don't know to what extent the damage is from that self-inflicted gunshot wound, and you do have a suspect with a firearm still in hand. That's you're basically dealing with a barricaded subject at that point. Even though they're inside of a car, they're still armed.
Here's some dash camera video from Evansville police showing Casey White's arrest. Casey told officers he intended to have a shootout with police. However, no one knew about that until after the crash, when he told investigators that was his plan. He was cooperative with law enforcement and went into custody without a struggle. Police say likely because his plan was foiled by law enforcement.
You know, so now he's forced to think on his toes, and oftentimes what that does to criminals is that'll make them stop what their original plan was, because they didn't have a plan B, plan C. They just had that one plan A, and it was thwarted by good old-fashioned police work.
And as we've reported, Vicky's body has been returned to Alabama. We know Casey White is also in state prison back in Alabama. And as for that motel that they stayed in here, the local sheriff told me today that nothing of significance was found in that room. I stopped by that hotel. The owner had no interest in speaking with me about the condition of the room today. For now, reporting in Evansville, Indiana, Brittany Harry, Wake 31 News.